please give it up for our new guest, Ira Abba. Okay. How are you today, Ira?
I'm good. I'm great. I'm happy that finally we could meet together here in your show, Pilot's Lounge. That's
Yes.
amazing.
Oh my God. Thank you so much. And welcome to the Pilot's Lounge. You're finally
Thank you
here.
so much.
So yeah, like I said, I've been really wanting to have you on for a while now. Due to our 8-hour time difference, it's been a little difficult. But thank you so much for staying up late for us so you can hang out with us today. So how are you doing today, Ira? How are you?
So I am good because I live in a beautiful country in Portugal, but also at the same time, about my country situation. So sometimes it just the guilt comes to my head, because I'm not in Ukraine and maybe I don't help enough or something. But we have a lot of protests here. But a big community, Ukrainian community in Portugal.
As you're saying, you feel this guilt that you're not doing enough for Ukraine. I mean, there's only so much you can do from afar, of course. You've been going to the protests, you've been going to the events, you've been raising money, you've been helping refugees, right? Like there's people coming to Portugal. So I think you've been probably the most active person I know who's been helping the crisis. So I think you're honestly doing quite a lot here from where you are. So
Oh, thank you.
I kind of want to start from the beginning here. Normally, I ask my guests their beginnings and how they started. So please tell us, where you originally from? How did you end up in Portugal? And how did you end up on Twitch?
Oh, thank you for asking. So I'm originally from Ukraine, and almost all of my life I was living there. Just actually 7 years ago. Oh my God! You know that today is actually the day. Tomorrow, it's the day when I arrived 7 years ago to Portugal. So another thing to celebrate. So I arrived just to visit my family because a lot of members of my family already was living here in Portugal. And my mom was already also here. I had 3 months because there is like visa, just for 3 months. I took not a lot of stuff with me and I just decided to stay, I didn't come back home. Only after 3 years when I already made the documents. So I came for 3 months. I stayed for already 7 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so you went there to visit family. You decided you loved it there. Which do you like better? Do you like Ukraine better, like living wise, like or environmental wise, or is there any comparison?
Yes, it's a lot of comparison. I would say not better or worse. It's just different, just different. Just a lot of pluses and minuses here and there. But the thing is, it became like why I decided to stay because of it became really hard about salaries, in Ukraine. Like the dollar was so expensive, and we kind of like I had money for living, but I didn't have money for anything else, like just for the things I need, not for the things I want anymore. Because it just like economy, we have a big corruption in our country, just always fighting for our rights. And you can see what happened right now, just even escalated. So, and here it was kind of easier for mind little bit, but I miss a lot for my country. I miss so much for a lot of things, my friends, yeah.
I bet like being far away from home can be hard. I know exactly what that's like. So the economy in Portugal is like a little better compared to Ukraine? Like, do you think there's more opportunities there?
Yes, I would say yes. Not much better, but yeah, definitely.
I mean, Portugal seems like a nice place. It's not like some third world like rundown country. When was the last time you actually visited Ukraine?
It was 4 years ago.
That's a long time. Is it? And I noticed you've been traveling around the neighboring countries of Europe. Like I think not too long ago you were in Paris, right?
No, I never been in Paris.
No, wait, you were looking for croissants. Are you? I thought that was Paris.
It was Toulouse. It was also it's in France, but
France. Yeah. Okay. So you were in France.
People think if you go to France, so it's Paris,
Oh, okay. No, I thought you went to Paris. Okay, because I knew you were in France. but you did manage to find croissants
Yes, it was
eventually.
the most tasty croissants I ever tried.
Hmm.
It was really good. I never tried croissants like this. Now I know what is original croissants, how they taste, because you will not find it here definitely. I tried croissants, but it just like super different. Like I didn't
Really?
even yeah. Did you ever try? Or did you go to France
I've
or
never been to
Europe?
Europe yet. No, that's definitely on my bucket
Okay.
list. I've only been
I
to
see.
Asia. Yeah.
Oh my God, that's so
Hmm.
cool. I never been in Asia.
No, you haven't
No.
been? It's really cool.
No.
It depends on where you go, but like, where in Asia would you like to visit?
I would love to go to Japan
Hmm.
also and Philippines.
Yeah, there's a lot of like resorts there where it's like very, very beach friendly, very tourist friendly, and like,
Oh,
yeah, a lot of
nice.
islands. So Chris said that you made music together. What was your collaboration with Chris?
Yes, actually, Chris recorded a song with drums. Yeah,
Oh, that's
yeah, we
cool.
have two songs with Chris.
Alrighty. So, I mean, obviously, it's not a good time to visit now, but you said you wanted to actually be there to assist with the crisis. Like, would you want to be like right there by the border? Like, what would you like? What would you want to do there, like to help?
Oh, thank you for asking.
Hmm.
Actually, yeah, I had very strong feelings to come back, but now I understand. First of all, like you said, people can help also far and maybe even more sometimes that people who is inside the country. And I understood I will be useless there probably. Maybe I will support with some things, but the same time, yeah, I also know. I think from my side, I can do more when I will be away. I understood it and I just calm down, about just to go there. And also the family here will be worried about me. And then there is so many things, to be there. Also, even the soldiers by themselves asking people just if you can leave country, better leave. If you
Hmm.
have somewhere like safe places, for us it will be easier to even fight because they need to protect people also. But if there is no people, so they will just focus more on the front line. And so it's just not wise, absolutely,
Hmm.
to go back right now. And I really want to, but I just like not wise.
Right. Like a lot of people from all over the world have been going down there. Like a lot of American citizens, a lot of Canadians have been going there. Like I watched like a news report about that. Like it's a great effort, you know.
Yeah, I
You know.
appreciate all the
Hmm.
people who is coming and
Hmm.
helping. Really, really, I really appreciate.
I also kind of want to go back to on that note, visiting other countries. I noticed weren't you in Belgium not too long ago?
Yeah, that's the last country that
Hmm.
Belgium. Oh my God, I really love Belgium.
Aside from the Belgian waffles, what was your favorite part of that place?
Chocolate. Really, what really impressed me, the architecture,
Hmm.
That's so beautiful. I never seen like that in inside the Brussels in the center,
Hmm.
A lot of also Ukrainian flags I saw on the way.
Oh,
It's like in the capital of Europe Union, NATO.
because they are part of
So
NATO, right?
yes,
Hmm.
it's a center.
Wow.
Yes.
So, how do you get to all these countries? Do you take a train? Do you fly there? Because, or they're so close to you, right? Because Portugal is right next to Spain, isn't it?
Well, yeah,
Oh.
it's the only country that
Mhm.
Spain is the only country that they Portugal have a board with. If it's by train, it's not that close, I would go one time travel by train because it's like it's my favorite kind of transportation. If it's comfortable train, of course,
Mhm.
I love it, and especially you can see all around, so it's nice. But usually it's airplane,
Usually fly.
Yeah,
Mhm.
especially you can find some low cost airplanes sometimes, but yeah, not always. I told
Mhm.
that the last time it was Belgium. Actually, wasn't. It was Spain. It was Valencia. Yeah, yeah. I forgot this one. I forgot even.
Oh.
That was that was just a birthday, flight. It was just really cheap tickets. Sometimes you
Mm.
see these cheap tickets like okay, for 2 days you can go, like you can afford it, Especially I have such a great community that can just help with everything, support, and I do sometimes IRL streams there. So kind of teamwork.
Yeah, it's great that you do IRL streams. You love to walk around with your phone, like just around like the town square, the coast there, like you show the beautiful scenery. So do you enjoy doing that? Do you ever feel weird bringing around your phone camera everywhere and just filming? Do people look at you weird, or do you feel comfortable doing that?
Yes, I don't have problem with that. I never felt like weird. Even people like cameras. Here, people like really, I don't know how it's in another countries much, but here, people even just want to be in camera. I always say hello and something asking, but I never had some issues with that. For me, it's more about, it's a lot of effort you really put on it, not just walking like you walking normally. But it's just a lot of things. You need to have a lot of equipments with you, just hold like all the time, taking with you power banks and things. To charge your phone. And also one of the things that really hard, it's about connection. So not everywhere you can catch Wi-Fi. I mean, there is some connection problems, and I liked it, really. I liked it, but I understood in some point that it's just much more effort than I started to understand that it's just a little bit too much, so I started to do it less.
Okay. I don't think it's ever too much. I think it's really great that you're doing it. So please do more.
Thank you.
It's always fun to hang out with you on there and see other countries. Like, because I miss traveling. So, living vicariously through other people's views is always fun. So yeah, please do more.
So what about you? What do you want to visit? Like which one that you really want to visit, or if you have a chance to go to Europe?
Definitely London. I love the culture there. I love the entertainment, like the music and it seems like a very fun place to visit. Like I want to see Buckingham Palace and Big Ben, like the London Eye. I loved geography growing up, so anything that was like shown on educational programs, like learning about the Roman Empire. So I would love to go to Italy. I always hear that Rome is so fun to visit. Like I always want to see the Roman Colosseum, and I've always been into the gladiators and like the Spartans and stuff, so kind of just be there. Like, yeah, Rome, London, Paris would be nice to see just because it's so famous, and it just looks so beautiful there. I've always had an admiration for European like architecture and for as well as the food,
Wow,
so
nice.
yeah,
So nice.
also Amsterdam and the Netherlands. So before we get more into the travels, would you like to play us a song?
Yeah, I would love to.
All right. How about an original?
Okay, no problem.
So which song will you be singing for us?
Under the One Sky.
All right, guys, please give it up for Ira Abba singing her song, Under the One Sky.
I can feel you, even when you're not with me, in another space. You can feel me, even when you have a night, and I have day. Nothing has changed after a long time. You in my heart, you in my mind, under the one sky, under the sky. I'm feeling your smile, I feel your smile. When you crying, I can feel the salty tears in my sweet lips. When you smiling, in that moment silence also stays with me. Never late to meet again. Us and that, it's all the same. Under the one sky, under the sky. I feel in your smile, I feel your smile. for real. Nobody's break. What do I feel? I will be wait to see you again, even in heaven or in hell, under the one sky, under the sky. I feel in your smile, I feel your smile. I feel your smile, I feel your soul, I feel your heart, I feel it all. I feel your heart, I feel your soul, I feel it all. I feel, I feel, I feel. Thank you. So under the one sky, I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you so much.
Beautiful. So what's the story behind that song, Under the One Sky? What inspired that one?
Well, so a story, inspiration. For me, in my life, that is the biggest inspirations. It's story, or it's just in my life a story or story from another lives, or it's a nature. Mostly, it's about nature. I really inspired by nature a lot, and I'm just a very nature person. Yeah, I like to be more outside, outdoor than inside. This one, it's a love story. It's from my life, you know. When I was far from the person that I love, so I wrote this song. So just even far, still under one sky, you know.
That is true. I can totally relate to that one. Wow, that's a good way to interpret your feelings of feeling maybe not physically there, but you're still under the same sky there. That's
try to find some positivity, you know. Not always I can do that. Yeah.
No, it can be hard, but you know you definitely have a great way to try to channel that and try to find that positive energy, make light of it. Not always easy. So when did you find Twitch? How did you start on Twitch? What led you to here?
Okay. Actually, I was streaming before in another platform. It's a Sessions Live. Some people know, like Lovely Uncle Fred. He was there with me. Some people just also coming from that place. That's a platform. It's like Twitch, but it's only music related, you know. So they found me in YouTube somehow, and they wrote me, contact me, and it was like some audition to go. It's not like in Twitch you just stream and that's it. But this is that you need to go through audition, so it was kind of worried. But yeah, I was streaming almost 1 year there. It was very nice. When I just came, they were paying for all the artists a lot. If you are just streaming constantly, you know, they also giving money for streamers. Even if you pass the audition and first your stream, you have $25 straight. So it was really good, you know. So they kind of started to take a big percent, and then a lot of artists started to go to another platforms, and certain people went to Twitch. So that's how I found the Twitch. I knew Twitch, but I thought it just for gamers, and then I understood that there's a big world here, music world, and I was in the beginning I was afraid again, start from zero again, you know, but I found such a big support here, you know, so nice. I just found so many great people, including you, 21st. So
Thank
also,
you.
yeah, Taylor. So that's my story, you know. So I like Twitch a lot.
Right. A lot of other musicians started on that platform. I noticed. And so you said it was really good in the beginning, and then later on it just kind of went downhill. And so everyone just kind of branched out to like YouTube and Twitch and all those other platforms. You know, there's so many places now to stream. Back then there were a whole lot of like music-centric places to stream. But yes, Twitch has definitely picked up their music community a lot more over the years. When did you start on Twitch again?
I'm streaming 8 months. So I started October 2021.
That was still pretty early on somewhat. Twitch was a little different during lockdown. There was a lot more people on. There were more musicians on. Things have kind of edged out a little bit now that, you know, things are opening up and the world has opened up again pretty much. Were you streaming on the other platform during the lockdown? Like, was there a lot of people on there? What was the audience like on the other places that you streamed on?
Yes, I started when actually after 1 year already of pandemic. And first year I didn't stream. I was studying for nutritionist. Oh my God, that's another story.
Oh, really?
But yeah, but then I kind of finished one course and get certificate, and then I thought, oh my God, but music, no, music. Sometimes like all of my life, I'm just like do something, and then I was like come back to music, you know. And I understand that this is my main thing. So I started with YouTube. I understood that, okay, I need to focus. I started to do some piano classes, you know. Yeah, in the very beginning. And it's just like basic, you know. And then I was like, okay, I need to add something else and maybe some covers. And then that's how Sasha's Life found me with some covers I was doing. Then streaming. So yeah, it was people, you know, because really people in lockdown, what to do? Just watch something online.
Yeah, I think long YouTube videos or any kind of new entertainment during that time was very crucial. It was very important. So that's cool that you're providing that to people. Like I think a lot of people picked up different hobbies during lockdown. So going back to your roots of your musicianship, when did you start with the piano and the guitar?
Oh my God, don't ask me because it's a shame. Till now, I don't play so good, you know. That's why it's hard to say that I started piano. I started when I was 6 years old, you know. It's long time ago. I just started with music school, you know. My mom brought me to music school. She already knows this teacher, and that's it. Like I started my journey from that time. And while I was studying in music school, I didn't like anything. I didn't like to play. I didn't like to practice because I was like, you know, child. I need to sit and play like 6-7 hours per day. That's what teacher told me. And I was after 1-2 hours, I was done. Like, no, I cannot. But I was kind of pushing it, like, you know, it was a little bit hard. I remember my music school, I wanted to play with my friends, but I was always like playing, you know. But I finished. I finished school. 7 years.
Wow. Yeah, practicing as a kid, I hated practicing at home. Like when you're at home, you just want to relax and hang out or watch TV or whatever. But yeah, I totally understand not wanting to practice.
So you feel me? Okay, good.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, I do. I was 12 years old. I joined the orchestra at my school, and I always wanted.
Nice.
Yeah, the instrument just looked so interesting to me. I don't know. I've always had an interest in music. I played that. It was fun to just practice at school, not at home. So I had friends there, so we'd hang out with your friends and we'd go to cool events and we'd go on trips and stuff. I think that was like the best part of being in the orchestra. And so you didn't really find music theory or music literature to be interesting. You thought it was kind of boring to learn all the... Yeah. I kind of felt that way too, like learning that stuff as a kid was a little boring. I mean, I wasn't a super good student in school either, but it was interesting though, like learning about it, but having to do like quizzes and like exams about it. No, like just teach me the things. You don't have to test my knowledge on it, just teach it. You know, like what a mezzo forte is or Baroque or like what the chords are. Now, here's a G, here's an A, here's a B, you know. And
yes.
so, because I have a hard time paying attention in school. So, are there any other instruments you would like to learn?
Yeah, guitar. I started when I was already maybe 16, probably. I went to scout organization, and there like people like there's so many camps. It was really fun, and they had guitar, so I started to learn. And then I remember that my friends for one of the birthday they just give me guitar, and I started to just play by myself. What else? I have also, maybe you know about that I play harmonica, yeah?
Oh,
That's
yeah.
also one of my love. I love it. Also, I like percussions, like djembe. I also have a very small. Let me show you all of my instruments I have.
Yes. Oh, cool. It's a little drum.
Yeah, it's very small, but I took it from my brother. He's a drummer. He
Oh,
has a
cool.
lot of stuff like this. Also, I like bass guitar, So I also
Bass,
was
yeah.
bass. Yeah, sorry.
No problem. Oh,
English, not my main language. Yeah,
it's okay.
bass. I was learning also bass in some point. I was playing even some songs with my band in the bass. I dreamed that I will be playing on the bass and I will be singing, but it's very hard actually because bass line is so different. Like it's not just a rhythm. You can play a rhythm only, but it's kind of boring. So it's not easy.
But yeah, the Twitch music community on here is full of amazing people and a lot of supportive people from all over the world. So, are there any streamers that you would want to collaborate with? Who was that other IRL streamer that you ran into?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I met only IRL streamers so far. Music streamers never met, probably because they are staying at home, everyone.
Right.
Yeah, and IRL streamers is just easier because they are walking around
They're out and about,
or
yeah.
maybe coming to different countries. So I met Portuguese streamer Kari. She is IRL streamer and she do different kind of streams. She also playing games and also it was Jenny T. She's very
Genity, yeah.
famous.
She's really
Yeah,
big. Yeah.
you know her. Yeah,
Yes.
it was really that was like I didn't know she's that big. And when I met her in the middle, like in the center of Lisbon, it was in the tram, inside of the tram, and
Oh, yeah.
when I found her, like I saw like, oh yeah, sorry, I forgot your name. And I was like acting like I was trying to be a guide, to show her. But now I understand she had her program. She has such a big community. They can help her and to figure out where to go and what. Where I didn't know that she's such a big dreamer. Only after when we say goodbye, I went home. I was like, what is that?
Kind of surreal.
was-
Like you couldn't believe that it
yeah.
happened, right? Wow, yeah, that's so cool that you ran into Jen. She is very big. I think she's partnered and has like thousands of viewers, so you got a lot of exposure with that. But would you like to sing us another song?
Yeah, I would love to.
Can you play us a song on the piano? I don't often see you play the piano. I mostly see you sing and play guitar.
Okay, I will sing Bajanya. It means desire.
Alrighty. Guys, again, give it up for Ira Abba singing her original song, Desire. Take it away, Ira.
Okay, thank you so much. Давай напишемо все спочатку. Залишимо тільки ті сторінки, найкращого нам на згадку. Знаємо разом нові стежки, твого і мого повернення смак. Чуємо раз і назавжди. Серця, які б'ються в один лише так, то справжнє бажання стримати не в силі, коли ти поруч, коли удвох і голова обертом іде нестримне бажання. Сила справжніх почуттів підхоплює на плечі. Все, як ми цього хотіли, і зупинився час. Серце вискакує з грудей, та це лише уранці. І та приємна тиша перед сном, а далі бажання стримати не в силі, коли ти поруч, коли удвох і голова обертом іде нестримне бажання. Коли на відстані в телефоні різні емоції, мрії, бажань, в серці завжди щось коїться. Заплачеш ти, заплачу я, і не потрібні тут слова, тільки бажання залишають неймовірні відчуття. Стільки було різних знаків, чисел, картинок, давала нам надію, підіймалась без зупини. Бачиш ти і бачу я, все оце не даремно. Піднялося листя вгору, розлетілося впевнено. Бажання стримати не в силі, коли ти поруч, коли удвох і голова обертом іде нестримне бажання. Бажання стримати не в силі, коли ти поруч, коли удвох нестримне бажання. Thank you.
Wow. The Ukrainian is so beautiful. Is it what's the story behind that song?
Бажання is basically this song about love. So like mostly my relationship always like somewhere on the distance. So that's why songs like this. I have even song on the distance.
Okay, so when you write, do you have like a special place you need to go to mentally and physically? Like, what do you do to inspire you to write music?
As I told you on the first place, it's nature.
Nature.
So it's it's nature. For me, I don't write lyrics and then music, or music and then lyrics. I write together. So it's kind of coming together, already lyrics with melody, usual like that. It's not like poem and then I do music or something. So there is no formula, I wish I had it, because sometimes like I can do song and in short period another song, and that's so cool. But sometimes I do song and then after a year or something another song, because there is no inspiration. Or sometimes I try to write a song and next day I'm listening, because I straight record to my recorder in the phone, or maybe I have paper and I write, or maybe I'm typing. Like I need something to record, because if I will not do it straight, I will forget it. So but sometimes I'm recording a lot of things, some pieces, and then I listen next day and it's not good. I don't feel it. That's it. And I don't do. I have so many pieces like that, and inspiration can be different and places can be different also, One of my inspiration is my community. The last song I wrote, even two last songs, I was inspired by my community, because
That's cool.
People come and they, first of all, they're requesting my originals. They are liking it. I feel they like it, and they support it, and I just want to write more,
What inspiration did you draw from the community? Like, what songs did you write?
So I wrote to English, because my community mostly English speakers.
Yeah.
So the last song, it was Memory. I wrote it like maybe months ago, I guess.
You didn't write that on stream, did you? Or was it you just wrote it in your natural
No. On
habitat?
The stream I didn't write. On the stream,
Okay.
no. I need a calm place with myself. And especially English, it's not my native language. So for me it's much harder to find word to write it. In Ukrainian it's easier for me. In English I have not that big vocabulary, Very good also to listen a lot of songs. Some phrases I'm picking up from another song.
People borrow from each other all the time, so it's
Yeah.
It's nothing wrong with that.
But it's
Beats,
something,
lyrics. Yeah.
yeah, but it's something that I feel. It's not like, oh, I will take because it's something that, okay, it will match to my song perfectly.
Hmm.
I need that.
So you draw inspiration from many different places. And you said a minute ago that you record bits and pieces. Do you ever record like rhythms, like vocally or?
So I am writing the songs. I have it simple. I have an acoustic, just my voice and the instrument.
Mm-hmm.
And after that, to record song, that's not my passion, like to record it. I mean, with another instruments, or there is a programs, Audacity and some programs that you can do by yourself, record it nicely. But I'm not patient, with these things. I don't like it. So I will lose so much time to do that, and I will be like, it's not my field. So I kind of, so far, till full-scale war started in Ukraine, I had a person who really helped me with my songs to record them and to make them better. Like, really, this person, he is American actually. His name is John. So John from America, but he lives in Ukraine.
Oh, really?
So we supposed till this time already record my album. Because we were very active. And once on the 24th of February, full-scale invasion started. First of all, he has 6 children.
Wow.
So for me, it was already, for us, it was challenge. But I love his work so much. I tried to find someone here, always try to find someone. But when I record with another people, it's kind of something is missing. I'm very picky to my songs. I don't know. And once like started everything, he became very like volunteer also. And his studio right now full of stuff, just volunteer studio, it's not about music anymore. And now I kind of try to, one song we finished. Fine. Actually, we was able to finish one full song because another song they are not finished yet. So at least I understood, okay, I wanted to release full album, wait for all of the songs and then release. But these things like, the time is going, and I was like, okay, I will release this song at least. Why not? People will listen it. It's beautiful. And on 12th, it's already advertisement. On 12th of July, it will be out. So it's my first release, and I'm very happy.
You do have a release date, July 12th. Okay.
Yes.
So you've been working really hard on this album. How many songs do you have lined up?
So it's supposed to be album, like 9 or 10 songs. I still was like, I'm adding right now more. I created more, so I don't know. I found another studio that, maybe Ukrainian band who won Eurovision. That's Kalush.
Eurovision.
Yes, Eurovision this year. I just working with them right now. I mean, they are recording for me another song.
Really?
It's called War, Vina. It's Ukrainian song. And I wrote it long time ago, It was not about war that happens right now. It was about war in my mind, That's mental war. The meaning, and now it get another meaning already, and I want to record it. So we are also working on it. Yeah, also online because they are in Ukraine. So we are working online.
But like, since you're doing it remotely, you're doing this just all from home? Like you're using Audacity, you're using like home programs to record, or do you just submit the tracks to your producer in Ukraine, and then they mix everything? Or
all I am doing is vocal, and that's it. And he's doing all other jobs. Even with my vocal, he's working like to sound good with all of the instruments. My mic is good enough to record vocal at home, so I'm glad for that. Actually, I also wanted to say about the loop station that I just get maybe months, like I have it. So I'm trying also on my streams.
Yeah, I saw you just got the loop station.
I'm very happy. It's actually because of my community. They really helped me. It was like a birthday gift, for me.
Yeah.
So I was very happy to get that.
So I was going to ask you, would you like to play another song? Are you up for that?
So maybe I will sing the last song that I wrote, Memory.
Yes, please.
Inspired by my community here on Twitch. Okay.
Alrighty then. Okay. Take it away, Ira.
Thank you. I already forgot chords. Remember when one day when we were free from responsibility. You were running after me and smiled to me under biggest apple tree. Sun was shining brightly, covering my eyes. We both fell on the grass and laughed. There's this memory and place in our heart. We'll open every time and light through when it's dark. I'll give you all my tears, receive from you big hug. Create another memory of us. La 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 la. La 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 la. The city on the hill about to sleep, so we can see those stars. And silence like a queen came creeping in, began to rule with pride. We're lying on the road and looking at the sky. We never can forget this night. We take this memory and place it in our hearts. We'll open every time and light through when it's dark. I'll give you all my tears, receive from you big hug. Create another memory of us. La la la. La 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 la. Music loud, people's crowd. Remember every step and every sound. Take this memory and place in our hearts. We'll open every time and light from when it's dark. I'll give you all my tears, receive from you big hug. Create another memory of us. We take this memory and place in our hearts. And light through when it's dark. I'll give you all my tears, receive from you big hugs. Create another memory of us. La 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 la. Yay. Thank you, thank you.
Wow.
So that was memory.
Beautiful song.
Thank you. I still need to learn the lyrics.
No problem. I'll just
Thank
request
you.
that every single time I go into your stream so you can practice more.
Yeah, nice.
Awesome. Okay, so you pretty much just stream when you have the time and the energy to do so. Is there something you do beforehand? Like I always ask my guests this, like, is there like some sort of mantra or some sort of ritual or thing you do to get ready for stream? Like, do you go for a walk? Do you like drink something? Like what do you do to prepare for your streams? Vocal exercises, anything like that?
Well, my usual ritual, it's just I'm walking almost all the time.
Mhm.
If I have time, like I'm just outside, you know.
Mhm.
And then I come and stream. So yeah, I'm walking. Probably my ritual is next to the ocean because it's still I live in not far, so I'm very lucky for now because soon I will move from here.
Oh,
so
really? Oh.
ocean and walking next to ocean, yeah, that's probably the best. And preparation is just like the main preparation is just to have everything like open next to me, and that's it.
Oh, okay. So you go outside. Seems like you're a very outdoorsy girl, which you are.
Yes, I am.
That's good. Yeah, mostly like because I always see you're either always doing an IRL, which you haven't, which you would do more of. Also, I wanted to touch base on your live performances, like in person. Because I noticed you did a couple of charity events for the cause. So, like, tell us about that. Like, didn't you played in like in a little church or something like that?
Outside, yeah, I don't
Mm-hmm.
perform a lot outside.
Mm-hmm.
After pandemic, it's just like almost I don't go somewhere. But if someone's invite, or especially if it's like right now, it's a lot of Ukrainian events.
Mm-hmm.
I grab my guitar. I don't have even like question in my mind. Should I go? Should I not? I'm just go. I'm going. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I take my guitar and I can play on maybe anthem of Ukraine or maybe some Ukrainian songs or just I like that we have Ukrainian community that kind of get together, you know. So I
Mm-hmm.
also want to organize event, but I kind of always just don't have time. But not this official, like you know, usually it's like protests. But I want to do something like just for people come and relax and sing Ukrainian songs, just like you know, on the grass somewhere, in a nice place right now in the summer when it's
Mm-hmm.
warm and
Wow. Yeah, that would be really cool to see if you streamed it too. You know, you're very talented, Ira. You should definitely get out there and like perform. I think that would
thank
be
you.
cool if you did more of those live. Every time I see like a streamer on here do a live performance, whether they stream it or not, you know, it's like man, just it's like you guys are all missing out. So if you don't catch this person, like you watch what you've been missing out on. I think it's a good way to help get your stream out there. You know, you just kind of get your music out there.
Thank you.
No problem. Yeah, because there was another streamer here. Her name was Diana. She actually is from Kiev, and
Oh, really?
yeah, she was there. She heard the bombs going off and everything, and so she just grabbed everything and left, and safely made it to
Oh,
Germany, thankfully. Once I heard about that, because like I thought about you and I thought about her, because she's actually in Ukraine when it happened. So it's like
yes,
it
it's
was
much harder.
really scary to think, you know. And I didn't hear from her for like 2 weeks, and like because she didn't have a
Oh.
phone, trying to get over the border. But thankfully, she's okay.
And she's from Kyiv, so it's like also
From Kiev.
very,
Mhm.
yeah.
What part of Ukraine are you originally from again?
The name of my city
Mhm.
is Ternopil. It's very almost in the very west, you know. So it's kind of this one of the safest place, and there is nothing like, for example, nuclear power, like nuclear field or something. There is nothing strategic. Some small things. So
Yeah, we'll do what we can to help the citizens over there. I've been donating to charities ever since it started.
so
American
kind
Red.
of you, really. So kind of you. Thank you so much, first. I really appreciate that. That means a lot.
Mhm.
Like you know,
Yeah, no problem.
really.
Not trying to brag or anything, but yeah. Every time I see you post something on your Instagram of you going to an event or, you know, just being out there and active really means a lot, and it's like so great to see you out there, you know, and like whether you're showing a Ukrainian flag or like the colors, you know, you're still showing support to them. Mhm.
Yeah, and they say that even like like a lot of people feel guilt that they left the country, you know.
Mhm.
And there's one thing that people say like you're helping even that you are alive, you know.
Mhm.
You're Ukrainian and you're alive, so you
Mhm.
save your life, but and you can continue like to share the culture, to share the language and things like that. I just came, by the way, to this stream with you. I just came from the protest. Today was
Oh,
kind of
really?
today was a protest of communists, the people who actually they are against war,
Mhm.
but they asking another countries not to give weapons for Ukrainians, you know,
Mhm.
if for Ukrainians stop this war, not from another side. So it's kind of not from our side should stop it, you know.
Mhm.
I went to this like it was protest from their side, but we were kind of Ukrainians came to protest this protest.
You're protesting
No,
against another protest. Okay.
yes.
Wow. Still, regardless, what you're doing is great. You know, just keep at it what you're doing. You know, we'll do our best to help you out. I guess always the final question I ask all my guests is, what is your
Hey,
goals?
so my goals here. First of all, yeah, I like community people here, very nice. I am just very happy to meet a lot of nice people. Also, I'm glad to meet you here. And one of the feelings like you want to show your music, you want to show what you have for people, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to lay that somewhere, you know. You want to show that's like a way to express your feelings, express your songs, your work. That's one of the thing. Another thing, I will not lie. Also, it's like way to have an income, you know. And yeah, I would love to have this income, only the income from Twitch. Like I know that this is kind of hard and long way, but I would like it, you know. Even I don't work right now full day like
Full
8
time.
hours per day full time.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, thank you. Because of this reason, because I want to have more time for my things, for the music. And yes, I have less income from the work, but I don't see another way, you know. If I work full time, so I don't have energy to do music, you know. I just don't
Mm-hmm.
have. And yeah, that's only the way. And I want to make shorter my schedule in the work, shorter, and then quit forever.
So you want to make music your full-time job.
Yes,
That's
I
awesome.
would
That's really
love it.
cool.
Yes.
Would you want to be like on the road? Would you want to tour the world in that capacity? Or do you just want to record and be big on here?
I would like to be like touring, and I wanted all of this, you know. I just probably I don't see how it can happen, you know. But if I do my best, in some point something happens, something is, you know, happen in the way that give you that. But
Mm-hmm.
I just know that I should not stop and not give up, you know, and go to that, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And that's my yeah, I have big dreams.
Well, you're definitely on the right path. You know, you're recording. That'll definitely be a really big step for you is to get your music on other platforms. Like I said, you already have a YouTube. Do you TikTok at all?
That's what I started actually to do some shorts.
Yeah.
I started actually in TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
And I was in hospital in that time. That's
Oh.
how I start all of my journey, you know, like sometimes some things happens and then you just think more about life and, you know.
Mm.
Anyway, I started. It was Smule. It's another also platform, but a Smule. Somehow I started with TikTok also, and I started to do short videos with my music.
Mm-hmm.
And then I understood YouTube. It's actually that's what I really love because TikTok. You need to give not only this music. You just need to give another funny things that I don't actually. I have TikTok. I don't do this kind of videos that working in TikTok. You know,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
it was in the beginning, but now I just more focus on YouTube and Twitch. That's my two main, and also Instagram. You know.
It's crazy you started on TikTok because TikTok is like the most popular platform pretty much right now, like worldwide with the kids and all that, you know, like younger audience. I mean, it depends on
Yeah.
what demographic you want to reach, I think. I know so a lot of streamers tend to they tend to post clips of their streams on TikTok and they do little bits and stuff, just kind of get themselves out there. So would you want to continue posting content on TikTok and those other platforms other than Twitch and YouTube, or do you just really just want to solely focus on those two? Or
No, I don't
Mhm.
mind. You know,
Mhm.
I like to. I would like to grow as much as possible. You know,
Mhm.
and any platform, like it's good. You know that there is a thing that I focus on YouTube, and then if I do some shorts or maybe some cuts, so I put it on TikTok as well. So it's kind of it's not empty. You know, I'm
Mhm.
adding it. Why not? You know, if I have already video, it takes like 5 minutes to post it there, like to add some, you know, hashtags and things.
Yeah.
So yeah, or some things when I'm going to some nature or I'm going to another country, I have some videos, some small videos I post also in TikTok, you know.
Mhm.
And the funny enough, the famous video that I really exploded in TikTok, it was from Brussels, you know, just
Mhm.
a random video. I
Really?
made it. Yeah,
That's cool.
but
There's a couple streamers on here that I know that you would stream on TikTok. I think if you reach like a certain amount of followers or something like that, you can stream on there, and they advertise their Twitch, and doing that helped them get to partner because they got a lot of follows and a lot of subscriptions.
mm,
So maybe if you were to try that, you know, it might help you
yeah,
out.
true. I
Yeah.
was 25. How did you know? Like I was thinking about it today. Like I swear,
Really?
in the morning, I woke up because I was posting on YouTube one song today. I
Hmm.
created, I posted. I was like, yeah, I need to post also in TikTok. Actually, they have even like 3 minutes already. Like you can post a video. And then I was like, maybe I should grow also TikTok, and then I will have more followers, and they will. Maybe it's also one of the way, But just like when you have a lot of platforms, you just you need more time.
Yeah, for sure. It takes a lot more time, like unless you have like someone helping you with it. I feel you only have so much time in your day because you do also have a part-time job.
What about you? Do you have TikTok?
I do, but I only use it to follow people. I don't post because I
Ah,
tried creating a TikTok video, all the different cutaways and stuff. It's a lot of work to create a video on there. So, maybe if someone posts like a TikTok video like on Discord or Instagram, then I'll watch it, but I won't actually go
yeah.
on TikTok to watch it. So,
Yeah, the same here.
yeah.
When they just started, I wanted to be like, I started to do some videos, but once I started
Mhm.
streaming, I was more interested to stream and, live. And
Mhm.
in Ukraine, by the way, it's very popular.
Really? Wow.
So yeah, I would maybe
Hmm.
have a chance, if I would have Ukrainian content. And sometimes I'm thinking if I would not go to Portugal and stay in Ukraine, maybe it would be different, like,
Mhm.
but you cannot think like I don't like to regret things, so I just
Mhm.
try to do with what I have. With
Yes,
what
you
I
are
have.
definitely doing the best, and I hope one day you'll reach that level of success. I always imagine all my musician friends on here at a higher scale. I always have this vision of one day on a big stage, walking a red
Oh.
carpet. How would you feel if one day, like, you're just walking down the street and someone says, "Hey, you're Ira from Twitch or YouTube. Can I get a picture with you?" Like,
Oh
like
my
that.
God.
Has that ever happened yet, or is?
I would love it. Yeah, it happened in in my city, actually, in my country, when I was playing there. Like, I was pretty active with music, and I was playing in different places, singing. Not even playing. I was singing with a band and things, so people could recognize me. And also, my song is still on the radio. Can you imagine? One
Really?
Ukrainian. Yeah, yeah. It was very funny when one song we same with the same John that I was recording. I have even
Oh,
clip for the song.
oh, cool.
So we bring it for the radio, and I thought it's already like not rotated. Like once I was listening radio, Ukrainian radio here in Portugal. It
Hmm.
was like few days I was listening the radio. I just felt like, oh, I want to remember what the song they have, and I heard my song. I was like, what is that? Like, really? I just couldn't understand. Like, what? After so many years.
Wow, yeah. Getting on the radio even to this day is a big accomplishment. So bravo. Wow. Again, I really hope one day you reach that level of fame and success because you definitely deserve it all. Everybody on here deserves it.
Thank
So
you.
no problem,
And
Ira.
you're doing such a good job, and you're just helping artists also grow. And I just really appreciate that so much. 21st, you are just so kind, and
No problem. Yeah, I appreciate you always coming by the previous pilots lounges, and every time I see you there, I'm always like, "You're gonna come on here one day eventually. Don't worry." But thank you so much. It's always a pleasure to attend your streams and help get you out there. Same goes with everybody else in the stream who've been on the show previously. But Ira, thank you so much for coming by the
yeah,
pilots lounge
thank
today.
you.
Finally, hope
Thank you
to.
guys for all of that follow. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. And thank you for being here, hanging out with us, listening to my songs and listening our talk. I am glad to meet you all.
One more thing I remember you mentioned before, you were a little skeptical about, worried that you weren't going to reach 1,000 followers. Well, you reached 1.3 thousand.
Oh my God, true.
Yep.
I just I don't believe in myself much, I don't know. I'm fighting with that, But
Yeah.
I see people believe in myself more than I am, and it's not that because you are the first who should believe in yourself, right?
Definitely, yeah. I mean, I wish you wouldn't say that about yourself because you're so talented and you're just so great with like interacting with others, and you're definitely going places here. And again, wish you all the best of luck there. Like I said, it'll happen.
Thank you.
One more time, please give it up for Ira. Thank you so much for being
Thank
here.
you.